The Malawi president is planning a special law to control commodity prices. Welcome to this week's African Agri Overview, proudly brought to you by Collateral Management International and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. In today's episode, Jacques takes a closer look at the maize market in Malawi and also give more detail on a special law that the president wants to implement, so stay tuned for all the insights. If you're looking to get your brand seen across the African agricultural market, we'd love to have you on board as one of our valued partners. Reach out using the contact details on screen or get in touch directly with Jacques for in-depth soft commodity analysis across the continent. But with that said, let's take a quick look at the latest spot prices for maize in Africa. Lilongwe maize is now trading on $335 per metric ton. In Lusaka, it's trading on $313 per metric ton. Dar es Salaam on $345, Harare on $375, and the latest price in Johannesburg, South Africa is now on $270 per metric ton. If you'd like more detail on these markets and what's driving these price movements, be sure to get in touch with Jacques and sign up for his latest detailed reports. A big thank you to one of our key partners, Collateral Management International. CMI works across the continent, helping banks and other financiers keep their commodities secure and well managed. With over 10 years of experience, they're known for their reliable storage solutions, trusted staff, and professional stock monitoring and inspection services. Whether it's managing grain in a warehouse or keeping tabs on inventory, CMI helps make sure everything runs smoothly and securely. CMI, your trusted collateral manager in Africa. And with that, let's hand over to Jacques Pienaar for this week's update on the grain markets.
Welcome all viewers. This week we look at the Malawi maize market. In our last podcast on Malawi back in November, there was a lot of concern as they were not attracting sufficient imports. Now 5 months later, we still believe they did not import that much. There was substantial substitution with cheaper commodities and people ate less. There were reports that maize bran was mixed with maize in rural areas to make the maize meal produced more affordable. We will briefly look at the SND situation and then spend some time on the currency issue and government's plans to control prices of essential commodities. The 2024-25 year was a difficult one. The smallest crop in the last 10 years, but also one of the lowest consumption years. Insufficient imports due to, amongst other things, a shortage of forex and affordability constraints. What was imported mainly came from Tanzania, with the early green maize crop now becoming available. The worst of the shortfall is probably over. Early new crop size forecast in the 2.6 to 2.8 million ton bracket, a slightly below normal crop. Normal annual consumption 3 to 3.2 million tons. So, Malawi likely to have another deficit year. However, expectations of a big Zambia crop should see Malawi sufficiently supplied. Zambia is normally the main supplier to Malawi, with Mozambique also playing a part. The past year was different as both Zambia and Mozambique harvested small drought-affected crops and could not supply Malawi. The insufficient supply of forex has been a material problem for Malawi for many years. However, during the past year, the problem grew significantly. The Malawi Central Bank exchange rate, the official rate determined by government at 1,750 kwacha per dollar. The market rate or black market rate at 4,500 kwacha per dollar, a 157% discount to the official rate. The black market rate was above 5,000 kwacha per dollar a month ago, before government pounced on exchange bureaus and forced the exchange rate artificially lower. However, at the lower rate, basically zero forex available as the Reserve Bank not able to supply, i.e. Malawi has a forex crisis. 70% of forex entering Malawi for NGOs are allocated to government and NGOs reimbursed with kwacha at the official rate. Similarly, 30% of Forex private businesses earned through exports are allocated to government and reimbursed in kwacha at the official rate. The exporter earns 18% less on the deal and NGOs 43% due to the government allocation. This has seen informal exports grow significantly, but NGOs has few options. Some reprieve expected when the tobacco auctions commence in April, but already concerns government could be allocated more than a standard 30% on these exports. The President late January announced he is planning a special law to control essential commodity prices such as maize meal, wheat flour, cooking oil, and so forth. Talk government maize reserves and Forex allocations will be utilized to control maize meal prices. Question is, what happens when government subsidized supply of both the commodity and Forex is insufficient to meet demand? Our contacts believe this is a marketing stunt for votes and unlikely to be implemented. This graph illustrates the Lilongwe maize price history since 2019. The yellow circle indicates how prices spiked higher since December due to insufficient supply. Current price at $335 a ton. Government's interference in the exchange rate played a significant part in price volatility the last few months. Given close to normal new crop size expectations, the likelihood of a big Zambia crop and some imports from Mozambique, most observers feel the Malawi maize price can test the $250 a ton level and even lower by June-July. See the blue line. Next week, we will discuss the Zambia soybean market, where the second consecutive small crop is expected. Remember, quality information improves decision making. Contact us for more detailed, tailored information.
Thanks, Jock. Interesting as always. Now let's talk about something that can also make a difference on your farm. Zematic irrigation systems. Zematic pivots are built to handle the challenges farmers face today, and they're ready for whatever tomorrow brings. They're designed to help you farm smarter with better efficiency, improved water usage, and maximum yield results. If you're thinking about the future of your farm, this is the system to invest in. Take that next step towards sustainable, efficient farming. Grow with Zematic. A big thank you again to our sponsors, Collateral Management International and Zematic Irrigation Systems, for making this content possible. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor or subscribing to more detailed market reports, contact us today. I'm Dr. Johnny van der Merwe. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to join us again next week for more insights and updates on the African grain markets.